Thank you for joining us for yet another video in this 6-part series. We did a 3-part series as well, and you can check those out after this video. Willie and I are so excited to share our insights, research, and our downloads with you all. As I mentioned in the last video, together we are a team called Willy. I know, super cute. Like I mentioned, Willie and I have never met, but we definitely are soul partners. Part of the same soul family for sure. Okay, back to the video content. This is part 2 of the 6-part series that goes in our 369 series. This time we want to talk about mind-heart coherence and how it is related to the 10 quantum commandments. These quantum commandments essentially communicate just how important it is to keep your vibe high and how to keep your spiritual vibe very high. You must ensure that you're always working on developing your quantum intelligence. It's all connected, but we know that you know this already. You're a spiritual being too. Now with that being said, I want to start by introducing you all to the concept of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It looks like this. It essentially says that as humans we require many things. Maslow sorted these things into levels of importance, or even you can look at them as filters. You must satisfy one level to get to the next. Now the bottom level is physiological needs. That includes food, water, sex, shelter, air, and sleep. To reach beyond into the spiritual, we must satisfy these physiological needs first. And to move higher and higher, you must satisfy the level below. Now Willie is going to talk much more to all of this, but I want you to think of times when, let's say you want to meditate, but you have to pee. It's nearly impossible. Okay, enough crude examples. Here is Willie.
Explained very well the hierarchy of needs, Loria. Thank you so much. Yes, we're working together on this, and as you mentioned, we're going to talk about the heart-mind coherence. And the heart is super important chakra. Literally is in charge of all of our emotions that we can see in the Hawkins scale or the tone scale, the emotional tone scale. As we saw in previous videos, the chakras are minds like computers that have a hardware, a software, application software, and operating system. And many of those programs in the operating system and also in the applications are like viruses that actually imprison and reduce our intelligence. So by freeing up those programs, we can become more intelligent and developing our quantum intelligence. The heart chakra has a powerful nerve system that drives our emotions. That system in our heart organ forms part of the mind of the chakra, of the heart chakra, which is also full of survival instincts and programs that we call emotions. I'm going to explain the following example how the heart chakra is literally in charge of the emotional tone scale visible in the Hawkins scale. Imagine a wolf that is observing a possible threat, and then the wolf becomes into worry. Then suddenly the wolf is attacked by a giant panther. The wolf turns into grief, panic, and sadness, thinking that he would die. Then the fear leads the wolf to respond, turning the fear into anger to attack the panther back until someone saves the wolf. The wolf then gets up to a state of boredom and peace of normal state. So we can see emotions are simple mechanisms of survival, biological mechanisms of survival, instincts that are written in our DNA code that do not have anything to do with intelligence, are just emotions for surviving. Those are useful in the wilderness, but not in civilization. In civilization, those become troublemakers. I'm going to explain another example of nature where animals fight for their food. They have to retain part of the prey and steal from others in order to eat. That instinct of possessiveness over the necessary food is an instinct of survival that is reflected in humans as jealousy and possessiveness, which is very toxic and not intelligent. Our heart plays an essential role in providing to the body the necessary oxygenation, nutrients, hormones to respond to critical situations. Those instincts of survival are useful in the wilderness but not in the civilization. We have designed the 10 quantum commandments, which start with self-love. It's about self-love, and you start loving yourself in your heart. When you love yourself, you invest in yourself. You can start doing shadow work, meditation, yoga, and all kind of healthy practices like abstinence, periods of abstinence or fasting as well. So we're going to explain later on other chakras and how you can get rid of those programs on each of the chakras. The root chakra is the one that is used for controlling us with mind control. That's how everybody is being controlled, through the root chakra. We're going to analyze how the root chakra is related to the heart chakra and then to our crown chakra, because those are the two major chakras in charge of our enlightenment and quantum intelligence. Thank you for watching.